Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Title Tuesday. Not gonna see a lot of me today because the height of my chair is a bit lower than usual. This week is gonna be a bit like this. From next week, I don't know how next week will be, but it will certainly not be like this. We are about to hit kickoff in just another 30 seconds. Actually, we have hit kickoff already. But welcome back to another Title Tuesday. In case I forgot to say that, do hit that like button before the first one starts so more people can join in. I'm playing Lil Koridze, who apparently is streaming, and it's showing it to me right here in this window that she's streaming, but that I am streaming, it's not showing here. Oh, she knows how to play me. She knows how to play me. This is tough. Meanwhile, chat, what's up? How have you been? Were you there at DreamHack? Were you there during the stream I had appeared on yesterday? Were you? How have you guys been in general? Should I play e5 here? Just go for it. c5, I don't know what I'll do. I'm sorry about those clearing of throats. My cold is still not totally gone. And actually, I don't know, but here Queen e4 looked like I was losing a piece. But she plays knight c4. Here also we are still not out of danger yet. Because next move she's coming with rook d1. So let's go bishop e6 for now. It's important to play fast when the position is bad. We did some little calculations while the opponent was thinking. But with this move, she takes care of a lot of her problems. It's a good move by her. How do we fight against this? I was counting on knight before the whole time. With knight before not being possible, how do we solve the problems? I think we have to go for something like this. Okay. We lose only a pawn, I guess, which is a bargain in the circumstances. f3 feels wrong, covering this bishop. But that said, it's important to pay some attention to the gameplay. There's just too much headspace on the top, yeah? Maybe I should lower the angle a bit, just a little bit. Meanwhile, Hikaru's playing today. Aliriza's playing. Fabiano, Duba, Abdusatro, the world rapid champion. Yeah, she has everything defended for now, but the pieces are kind of stuck here. So that is a problem. For white to solve. She brings her rook out skillfully. And how do we try and take advantage of her activity here? Just win the pawn. She can defend with rook. Oh, okay. Just take this one. That felt wrong. Chad, how do you like my new voice? Do you think I should keep this or go back to the previous one? We are inching towards a better position. This rook will not have space to defend the rook on d1. Rook d3 will have bishop g6. So after a bit of scare, I think we are taking the first game. Yeah, that was a horrible position, but we have got through it. Recover from what? Recover what exactly? Okay, so the top Indian players, Harsha is out there, and I don't see a lot of other people yet, but I saw Vijay, Pranav Vijay. Oh, how do I see the other games of this tournament? It's kind of annoying interface, I should say. I want to go back to chess.com/live. Is this chess.com/live? Yeah, this is chess.com/live. They have changed it. They have forced me to go to chess.com/play. I'm forced to adapt, and I don't know how to follow the games here. Yeah, I found Pranav. Who is losing? Rook f2, rook f8, bishop e6. Bishop f5 is incoming. Rook h8 is checkmate. What? Had so many checkmates there. But okay, still there's a player called Carlson1001 from India. Who could this be? Yeah. But apparently I've beaten him once in the past. Nihal doesn't like to play Title Tuesday. Too much increment. The time control is too slow. And will I cover world teams here on my own channel? You still remember the existence of my own channel? Once again, for those who are following, apologies that I was not able to do the chess this week for a while. But would you really want to hear the chess this week with this voice? It used to be worse, my voice, earlier this week. It's a lot better now. But yeah, would you want to hear an episode of that with this voice? Really? I don't know if I'll do world teams on my channel. It's highly unlikely. It became very difficult to do the streaming content that I used to do during the lockdown. Once the chess event started resuming in full swing, and now I feel like I'm in a crossroads. Do I want to spend more time on the commentary, the YouTube side of things, or do you want to spend more time on what I used to do pre-lockdown, coaching, training people at close to the highest level? And this has been a difficult balance to find, and both the things at once, managing both the things simultaneously hasn't been easy. What do you think, chat? Which should I focus more on? And if I had to pick one, which should I pick? White is losing this one. White is losing this one. White shouldn't have lost, but white is losing. Oh, nice try. Nice try, but it doesn't work. Player 2006 wins. I think with that we have the last game of first round. Second round has begun. My courses in Catalan and London, I have become a full 1 d4 player. I used to be a full-blown 1 e4 player through most part of my life. And look how times change. Look how life changes. The right mode to get to the London, which I have repeated like 1,000 times in my course. "2021 post June was not lockdown." What's your point, Anshika? I don't understand. Was it lockdown? Was it not lockdown? By the way, should I increase the audio of my mic a bit? So we are creating a hook. We are bringing a pawn onto c4 so that we can get our knight to c4 in one tempo. So next our pawn will go to a4 and knight will go to c4. This is why we start with c4 and then play a4. Watching is low because of Srinath's dialogue. Why not? I think the watching is proportionate to my energy levels right now, and I really have a limit on how much I can exert my throat today. Queen a4 looks nice. Okay, but after rook c8, I don't have any way to continue the pressure. I have to take on c6. Recaptures with the queen. Everything gets traded up. The only good thing, it's kind of my. I was streaming post June, but it had come down quite a lot, the frequency of streaming. And the world was only slowly starting to rebuild, the events. I went to Sochi in Russia, was my first trip post the COVID lockdowns. And it was a different world back then. People were still scared of COVID, and we still had to get RT-PCR and stuff done. Fast forward today, no one cares about COVID or whatever. Life just continues normally as it used to pre-COVID. No one's worried if someone's sick in terms of the contagion. So that has changed, and because of that, it's just uh, a lot of travel and stuff, unlimited travels. Played f6 so fast because we didn't want to allow knight to e5. Now we can take this pawn with rook to c5. I think that is the most. He also wants to play e5 next. And if I play d5, then knight into d5. Take this, it's okay. Oh, I took with the pawn. I was meaning to take with the rook actually. But it's okay. Now I can play knight d4 or just rook b1. I think this was my intention. We have absolutely no advantage here, objectively. So lagging is our only. This fishing expedition is not going to give anything for us. Because I can't go knight c6. But I hate how this has turned out. I feel like I have a little window of opportunity here. Hoping for bishop d5. Okay, we just flanked. That was the intention anyway. You really need time to recover back. I know, right, Anshika, but you never let me. You never gave me the chance. You were always like, when next stream, when next stream, when next stream, when next stream. What can I do? Oh, this is more stream friendly. I can just go check the next game and I don't have to change my OBS. Nice. Hikaru is not winning. And he doesn't have a big time advantage either. Hi Kimaya, long time. How have you been? Did you play at DreamHack? I didn't see you there. This is a nasty threat. It will be tough for Black to defend it. Good chances he will crack. Oh, he doesn't crack. He has everything defended. So, Rook d5, a good move. Now this pawn goes to h2. King g7, king g8. He should maintain his king here. Bishop to e5. d5 I don't like. Oh, he's actually playing for win here, is it? Wow. But I don't think he's gonna do it. Yeah, king goes there. He has two less time. And although the position is still holdable for black objectively, he's going to lose this one. Rook h1, I guess. Interesting trap, but it won't work against Hikaru. Oh, nice. d2, he has to play d2. Play. Wow, 0.4 seconds. And Hikaru also flags, just like I did. You can't but help have these similarities between these players, you know. There's my next Among Us or Prop Night. Uh, right now, my voice already sounds directly from Prop Night. I think that should be enough, no? Do coaches share strategy with each other? Not particularly. I mean, not specifically, but we do chat once in a while, and when we gather, we discuss things. When we gather at the same spot. But aside from that, not particularly. Besides, it's not like some secret scroll written on how to beat Magnus, the Dragon Warrior. You open it, you make these moves, and you beat Magnus. That's totally not how it works. These are all not simplified information, at least not yet. Vidit is back to India number 2, and your take on it is 2730 and world number 90. It feels good, I should say, that he has managed to make some progress. And it's always nice when someone of your age is doing well because it gives you hope to live. And gives you hope that there is still something for the older people. I'm playing against Matthias Bluebam on round 3. Just play quite fast. Very fast start by Matthias. I don't remember the opening here at all. I seems to remember everything. I have a feeling that I have played something wrong, but the burden is on my opponent to show me why and how it's wrong. Show his understanding. This is making way for his bishop here. This doesn't feel so great what he has done. Yeah, kind of what I was expecting. I wanted to be able to take knight e5, but that doesn't feel correct. So we start with queen c7, defending these parts. So you must be wondering what I'm intending against knight c6, bishop c6, d5. And here I wanted to make knight d5 and rook d8 work. But now I see there's just queen g4 against it. That doesn't work. We need to do this, unfortunately. This shouldn't be good at all. We have big problems, unpleasant problems. But we shall fight. We shall fight till the last pawn remains. Safeguards us. Let's go. Maybe rook d7 is useful improving your pawn. Yeah, missing question has become the story of Anshika's life. Do help her out. It's tempting for him to take this. Queen d6, I really didn't see any other option but to play rook d7. Looks so horrible for me. Satisfactory move to play here. For e5 we can take on d5. So I wanted, but it really shouldn't fetch me much because this knight can also come under trouble in the future. Actually, not in the future. Something must be horribly going wrong here for me. Oh, nice finish by him. This is a nice finish. This is a good finish. And in hindsight, I could have played something else here, like rook takes d5. And the game would have been on. I don't know, I took queen d5. I just fell right into his trap. Which was a good trap though. But after rook d5, it felt like there were some practical problems for him to solve. It was not that straightforward, the win for him. I made only one mistake in this game apparently. We will look at the game review if there is time later. Meanwhile, Hikaru has won, Firoja has won. This game went for a bit long. So Andrekin is the one live game that I'm able to see. Who's probably winning this one? The knight and queen combination. Opponent has only like 5 seconds. Yeah, queen c5, queen b5 checkmate. How are our Indian boys doing? Mitraba is playing. He's quite strong in blitz. He's losing. What do you about Nihal's favorite song? Why do you think it's a joke, Iceberg? Why do you think it's a joke? Mitraba has lost. Botnik is drawing this one. Swani is winning. I guess most of the top guys have gone through with 3 out of 3. Perfect starts after the first 3 games. Just a few games going on, I guess. And what? Oh my god, he had a chance to queen. Oops, he blundered that and that would have been a big blunder. But yeah, chat, I was asking you this question. Yeah, what do you think should I be doing? What should I be focusing on? How to break the 1500 low barrier on chess.com. That shouldn't be so difficult, yeah. Even Samay has managed to do that. So you have the pathway to success right there. Alright, next game. Next, London or Catalan. Start with knight f3. Keep things a bit flexible. Playing against the professor. Knight e5 is the move given in the course. I played bishop g3 instinctively, reflexively, quickly. Sorry, Ame, I'll play Catalan in the next game. This is good opening from my opponent. White doesn't get anything here, it's just equal. This is the reason why we don't go for this 5 bishop g3 line. It's very comfortable for black. But still, this d5 pawn is quite often a weakness. Like for example, we can just take it here. So chat, this is called tactics. See, and then this e8 rook is hanging. This is called art of tactics. You like it? Did you like the way I capture that pawn? If you do hit that like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, so more people can tune in and watch me play chess while I'm sick. Bishop on f3 protects the important d1 square. Now the next phase of our operation is to trade the queens. Which our opponent has very respectfully declined. A good moment from our opponent to trade the bishop on c6, which was not a good move. I had turned my brain off when I played that. Now black has got some counterplay. So this is bad conversion by me.
हर किसी की ज़बां पर बस एक ही सवाल, Where is Bhaskar Bose?
Sometimes we show how it's done, sometimes we show how it's not done. It's all
Spotify Originals
with the
presents
same
Bhaskar Bose,
objective.
Perfect World from the House of Eminem Talkies.
Premium lets you zone in on what you love without audio interruptions, whether winding down or turning the volume way up. Take control of your mood with
I'm sure it
ad-free music
has
listening
value
to
of
keep the
much
good
more
vibes
than
going.
4.5.
Ready to dive back into premium? Tap the banner to learn more.
Bring the bishop back or advance the king. Now we hold the bishop back. Bishop versus knight. You're going to see a display, a masterful display on how to play with the bishop versus the knight. How this bishop controls. Did you see my previous move f4, which I played to control this knight from coming on to e5? So here on passant. Now we play f4 again. So this knight has no square. If it comes here, we'll trade. If it goes back, then we give a check and start bringing our king up. See how I combine my bishop on the light squares and pawns on the dark squares to control the whole of the board. This is called division of labor. The bishop controls. Oops. Spotify is not. Oh my god. It's so embarrassing. It's not renewed. It's supposed to auto renew every month, but you know, with the latest regulations, a lot of auto renewals don't go through. Now time to go and take the pawns.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now.
King is gonna go directly to b5 and take the pawn.
We can't turn back now. I see danger in your
Here is a concept known as zugzwang. I play the king to a6. This king cannot go here. This knight, wherever it moves, it will be captured. So the h5 pawn is lost. It's called zugzwang. Whatever black does, black loses something. It's a now we just calmly take this pawn. You will come here and take the g3 pawn. We'll place the king on d5, a centralized square. Take this pawn. And now see how I control the knight here with my bishop. So I go f5, this pawn just starts rolling. So this is the most inconvenient aspect for a knight against a bishop. The bishop just controls the knight very skillfully. The knight has major limitations on how it can travel. Travel restrictions are there for the knight. So using that, he has one last trick up his sleeve. He'll not allow that, of course. He'll capture this pawn. Okay, he won't. See, this knight is so helpless, so well controlled by the bishop. And it's always a good idea to have our pieces in the center. From there, they just automatically control more than from the corner. How many Indians are playing? I don't have a number precisely, but a few Indians are playing would be a good way to put it. Black is winning this one. Chess Panda 123. This is Yu Yang. Yeah. Actually, black is not winning this one. It's opposite color bishop. It's a draw. Have I seen Scooby-Doo somewhere? Okay guys, 4 rounds over. Do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so more people can join in. And let's get those likes past 50 at the very least. I know it's not the most persuasive voice to ask for the like button, but this is all the voice I have right now. So at the end of 4 rounds, none of the Indian players with 4 out of 4. Apparently. There's Hikaru, Abdusatru, Fabiano. Alireza has already dropped half point. But guys, why do you need chess openings when you have these nice bishop into d5 tactics and the endgame technique? You saw that, right? So then why do we really need to play any different opening? Pranav Vijay is with 3 out of 4. He's going to be one of the major hopes for India today in the title Tuesday. And I also saw Mitraba playing with 2 out of 3. I trust that he would have also reached 3 out of 4. There is nothing to investigate in Arjun's ghost case. For me, I already know the truth, but for you guys, yeah, there's no investigation. Will Arjun win today, chat? Scooby-Doo, it's your job to find Arjun's ghost. I don't know when the next round will start. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the mistakes in our game so far so that we can learn and not repeat them. So it was a horrible start. I played so badly. E5 was a mistake and knight e5 was a blunder. I'm losing a piece here. Queen e4 was there. The opponent missed that. Bishop e6 was another blunder. A3 was a good move. I was losing a piece here, but I survived and managed to tell the tale. It was the first round. Second round was also so. I actually just won by flag. So look at the third round. Third round, I started off well, I guess. I should have played knight e4 directly, it seems. Okay. Point is not allowing the bishop to stay on c3. It was too slow. I should have played knight e4 at least here. Okay. Queen c7 was bad. Knight d5 was pretty straightforward, I should say. Yeah, why didn't I play rook d8? That was stupid. And here I was just losing completely. Queen d5 ran into a beautiful tactic in the end. This game went well. It's a 90.2 accuracy. Pretty decent game. That's been the story so far of this title Tuesday today. It's only 4 rounds. And I calculated what? When? How? No, that was after bishop into d5, bishop into d5 and then rook d8. I mean knight d5, bishop d5 and then rook d8. But I should have gone rook d8 directly. That was a better way to do things. I don't know when the next round is starting. It just stays starting soon. This interface is all new to me. Not with the knight on f6. Like here I should have played rook d8. This was the improvement. It was better. Oh, my game has started. Playing against Big Fish. Where is he? Is he in some more? Thank you, Kimaya. Such a boring move by him. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. This is not desirable, not ideal.
My heart rages
We got it
around like
to
an
trouble there
ocean
pretty
in
quickly.
my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Okay, also these guys are such monsters, yeah. Big fish, and I was not really hoping to get a great score against them. Yeah, I think I should have played bishop d6 instead of rook d8. Certainly seems. Is Big Fish also streaming? Play e4 e5 here. Ah, okay, he goes for this. This may have been a mistake from my part.
Rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality.
Yeah, I should have taken bishop at c4.
If you are echoing
Now I think I'm losing at least pawn, if not something more. I'm giving up this pawn willfully, in full consciousness, to ensure the survival of my position for the next few moves.
जीवन का स्वरूप ही ऐसा है कि जीते जीते हम उसके वास्तविक अर्थ को ही भूल जाते हैं। हमें ये जीवन क्यों मिला और कैसे हम इसे अपने और सबके लिए सार्थक बना सकते हैं। आइए हम और आप मिलकर समझने का प्रयास करते हैं जीवन का वास्तविक अर्थ में मेरे यानी सौरभ राज जैन के साथ।
Now listen to your favorite show, Arth with Saurabh Raj Jain, exclusively on Spotify.
Still surviving for the moment, although I don't know for how long. Knight d6, we lose the exchange for sure. Oh, knight c6 check. Okay, time to resign. Was of course not going to work. I should have probably started with the bishop d6 here. Rook d8 was a bad move, and ever since then I've been suffering. Here I think I should have taken bishop to c4, but okay. This isn't it's not such a... Okay, I had this option to play knight d7, but it's a miserable position anyway. So let's move on. Let's not look at this game anymore. Harsha Bartakoti is playing against Bean Screen and he's winning this one. He has 3.5 out of 4, so he's probably the highest scoring Indian so far. Just king f2 and he should be successful in creating a pass pawn here. Yeah, this pawn just goes to b7 and it's queen. So Harsha has won this one. Black is still continuing this one. Just so easily won for white. Okay, I'm Catalan next game. Few other games going on. But none amongst Indians. 3 people with 5 out of 5. Hikaru, Swane and Yospan. And a bunch of people at 4.5, including Harsha, Fabiano, Firouzja, Abdusaturu. Pranav is with 4 out of 5. So Gavin is still playing Rook against Knight, and he has won this one. It was a nice little trick. Gavin moves to 4.5. Dubov is playing, so close to being flagged, but this he should be able to hold. Terrible technique by white. It's very instructive to have this defensive rook on this line. Yeah, just takes and king f7. This is a drawn pawn again. Who's the most mischievous and sincere of the young lot? Am I allowed to name myself the? Next game. $470 players and 11 rounds of Title Tuesday. And it's Catalan time. Well, that wasn't exactly a Philidor position, but a variant of that could lead to it. Mistake somewhere? I don't think so. This is all. I think still some theory. Every game is a must-win game on Chesscom. So annoying that I'm not able to develop my pieces quickly. Axe queenside is in a bit of a vice grip. Just to play c5 over the next two. I have to say that I didn't quite get what I wanted out of the opening here. Of a painful admission. There seems to be something missing. I can't hear my opponent's moves anymore. Should have started with AB. Oh, the camera froze. Okay, sorry, I need to fix that. I'll fix it really soon. I saw a USB device malfunctioned. A pop-up came in, but I didn't know if it was the mouse or the keyboard or which one. It turns out it was the camera. Okay, that's embarrassing. We need to fix it. It does look like I'm meditating though, isn't it? Yeah, I'll fix it after the game. Or I could fix it during the game and use it as an excuse. It's coming. And to give it up like this. I could have put up better resistance though. Okay, there's no audio and no video now. This is bad. The position is also bad. I just hope at least I'm able to save this game somehow. Just blender that mate. Okay, let's get some things fixed at least.
इंजन पे भी ना मिले।
सेल्फिश गोल जो होता है दैट लीड्स टू मीडियोक्रिटी, तो हम एवरेज बन जाते हैं। यू कांट अचीव ग्रेटनेस विद अ स्मॉल माइंड।
लाइफ के बड़े सवालों का जवाब Geeta for the Young and Restless with Jaya Rao, a Spotify original. Listen now. You know what gets you moving. So why not get to the good stuff right away? With Premium, you can listen to music ad-free, get unlimited skips, and download playlists to listen offline. Enjoy unrestricted listening and upgrade to
Thanks for the
Premium.
patience,
Tap the
people,
banner to
and
learn more.
we are back. Although I still can't hear the audio of the moves for whatever reason. Thank you, Jan.
Open eye,
So sweet of
the
you.
waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Spotify, when was it off?
Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the sky.
Oops.
All because
Why is Spotify running ads like this?
dripping lights paint the skies. Only you.
Has to be one of the most embarrassing streams in the history of my streams. I have a chance to get this line back in the game, but I'll cancel first. I can't hear Spotify, so I don't hear the ads either. I'll just pretend that it never happened, since I can't hear it with my own ears.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide.
You do know that I have banning powers in this channel, right? Kind of hoping that he would take this, but it's still a good pawn structure for us. No, I didn't want him to play because not respond with the Roxy, so I'll take this. I don't have time to free or go for something in the middle. I am kind at most times. I don't think you have learned your lessons though, Eduhan. You say you have suffered enough, doesn't feel enough.
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way.
Coming for some messages.
You think
You?
I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same.
Taking
Can't
this.
bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh,
You
some
can reply
things
back to
never
this. This was
change,
not
never
great, no.
change.
But I was kind of
You won't
counting
break, you
that
won't bend to
you might
make
not
me
do
feel
that.
it. Suffocate to make me breathe again.
Next time on H5.
Mine from endless pain.
Chevalier c5, rook into f6. Rook c5 also, I think we can do the same. Just takes and rook into f6 is one option. Or we can bring this knight back into the game. Now he'll restrict my knight. Yeah, the annoying part about having knights, as you saw in one of my earlier games. I cannot allow him to have connected fathers, so I'm going my pawn down into the endgame to try and save myself. There is this mating net idea which should actually never work. Try it out. Yeah, this is kind of what I was hoping for. I don't know if my calculation is correct. Because now there are two threats, G1 and king into f6. Yeah, I just can give a check and take the escape. G2 checkmate once again. Okay, so this was a very shaky win. We get the knight. Meanwhile, Hikaru has lost, has he? He's not just lost one game, but he's at 5 out of 7. Wow. He lost this one, he drew the previous one. Things that I didn't know could happen. Well, this is a very nice defensive technique if you are playing against rook and bishop. Just keep the king and rook one square apart. This is one of the simplest defensive constructions which doesn't require much memory. It looks like white is going to be able to hold this one. I also had a similar rook and bishop against rook against Amin Bassam. It's there on my channel, a clip of it, I think. The defensive trick is important defensive trick in this position. If black goes king e6, white has rook e7 check, the stalemate. This is called the second rank defense. You maintain the king and rook like this, and then when the rook and bishop gets the mating construction, you have that stalemate on the second rank. This is why it's called second rank defense. Okay, this time Catalan is going to be powerful. Okay, it went to a London by mouse slip. It lands there.
In the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my
I have played in such a way that I shouldn't have, and black has a very nice position out of the opening. E6 I don't like at all, just feels so wrong.
Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah.
London.
Never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a roll.
The London Catalan hybrid cannot be recommended for the market yet. It requires more research and testing.
Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go
King has castled artificially somehow, almost chess 960 style.
Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a
He's trying to open up the position against my king, but
Savannah.
I also want to open up the position.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.
Wow, I played so fast. I even didn't even realize that I'm losing this ball.
Let's all take a roll. Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah.
So like to push his knight back to.
Savannah.
This. Why would he play bishop b7 check also? I don't know. Such a bad game by both of us here. Just gonna play fast.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you. Bye.
You have a game with Magnus Nepo Carlsen. Obviously, you're gonna have a lot of chess knowledge. Hardly a surprise. Pins all over. But now we are in trouble.
I'm the girl that they don't talk about, quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date if you got what I need.
Yes, I can
Then,
take
oh,
this.
I'll take you on like a big deal. At
Just
least
go
you
for
can
it.
unstill key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright. I know you like it.
That
Can't
combination.
fight it. I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
This is the point of the line. Giving this check with a tempo. Large checkmate. Cool. So we prevail in that game, and with that we go to the top board where Fabian is just winning. Just right on time to catch the win there. Abdi Satro is playing against Yu Yangi and he's completely lost. The queen is entering through this side or the rook. But black has very little time, so there's some hope for it. Oh, bishop f3, nice. Beautiful. This just destroys white. Oh, please don't ask about the score. You don't want to know the score.
कहानी एक चिड़िया है पंख फैलाकर यादों लम्हों के समंदर के पार पहुंच जाती है किसी मुंडेर पर
Hikaru
होती
and
है
Alireza have
किसी मोहल्ले खुदकती
also only
है
6.5 out
हर
of 8.
रोज नए रिश्ते नई भावनाएं समझाती हैं ये कहानियां दोस्तों मेरा नाम है नीलेश मिश्रा कहानियां सुनाता हूं
D2. This is
Listen to your
checkmate.
favorite
Queen
show,
G2 and Queen
Welcome
H2.
to Idiot Box with Nilesh Misra, exclusively on Spotify.
Yes, that's most of the top games. Is the previous round. And Brecken is here only 4.5 out of 7. But he's winning. He's beating the guy who defeated me. Avenging. Aradhya is playing against Gata Kamsky. He's losing this one. Kamsky just trolling Aradhya. Who doesn't mind? Because knight f6 would be a stalemate. Finally, Kamsky ends his misery and goes to 6 out of 8. Star. I don't know if this is part of the title Tuesday. I don't know exactly where Harsha is, but he doesn't seem to be at the very top. Pranav has fine half, and we saw Harsha also here with fine half. So can I leak this? What's up? He lost against Deek Bogdan Daniel. Yeah, most of the Indians seem to be at 5 out of 8, which is not a great score. Dubo is also having a bad tournament. Most of the people today are having a bad tournament, so it looks like I belong in good company. Is this I wonder if there's going to be another long break after the 8th round. Oh man, why are they playing for such a long time in this position? It's not in rook and bishop versus rook. You can't even get instruct. Okay, please, straight. What? Why? Which p? Bad title Tuesday. Take. Finally. Draw. And I don't know what happened again to my audio, but I can't hear anything. I just hope I have not lost the ability to hear. Yes, that's the end of round 8, and it might be a while for the round 9 to begin. Meanwhile, chat, do hit that like button. Let's get it past 60, and I'll be back after a break.
Welcome to the World Rapid Championships from Warsaw, Poland. We're about to get going. Magnus now forcing the king closer. Yeah, this is very, very tricky for the Georgian player. No, and he blunders his rook.
Oh my gosh.
He blunders his rook.
Why?
And Magnus wins the game. And that was a lesson in just pressure, pressure, pressure. Duda, he has 3 pawns more than his opponent. Duda has won 3 in a row. He's getting off to a fantastic start. Gunina and Kostenyuk, 2 players with a perfect score. They're going to be facing each other. Kostenyuk once again has turned it around. And for the first time in the game, Gunina is down on the clock. Gunina is going to have to resign what initially looked like an amazing game from her. Magnus still has the threat on the pawn. There's the threat of rook f2. Magnus was actually very clever in how he just avoided the trade. And Shiro has lost on time.
So we have 3 players in first place right now in the open section.
This round, it's Alireza Firouzja and Magnus Carlsen.
I think Magnus is going to wrap this up really quickly.
The king moves away from the check. Magnus maneuvering his knight to a superior position. And Alireza resigns the game. The number 1 and number 2 players in the world right now. And Magnus Carlsen coming out there victorious, needing a win here if he is to have a sole lead. Magnus just simply retreating the king 1 step back. There's no stopping him from getting a queen on the next move. He's gonna win it, and he's gonna take the lead in this tournament. Carlsen playing against the youngster from Uzbekistan.
Abdusatorov has beaten some really strong players in this tournament, and that makes me kind of optimistic about his chances against Magnus here.
And Magnus now is going to give up another pawn. Wow, look at this. For the second time, Magnus is giving up pawns in order to just get rid of them. There's a check coming in here from Abdusatorov, and Magnus resigns. Abdusatorov takes the lead after a win against the reigning champion. Carlsen will have the opportunity to strike back with the white pieces against Nepomniachtchi.
Magnus is probably regretting this knight cd5. Now he's definitely forced to be playing for the draw.
He's not going to be catching Jan Nepomniachtchi.
That was surely a very disappointing game with the white pieces.
It's the big matchup of this round. If Kostenyuk makes a draw with the black pieces, she will be crowned world champion.
I would have to give the edge to white in this position because of the permanent nature of black's king problems.
I agree that this is an advantage for white, What? It's over. Kostyuk is the champion.
Yes, Kostyuk, she had a wonderful tournament, a very convincing first place with 9 points.
Alexandra Kostyuk, the new women's rapid world champion.
Nakamura facing off against Carlsen. We've been waiting for this pairing, and it couldn't have happened at a better time when everything is on the line.
Magnus moved his rook and no longer is trapping that king on the edge of the board.
Yeah, I mean, rook a5 is a pretty good move, but also king g2, as you said. And
Magnus gives it up. It's a draw, and the rules of the event stipulate that only the 2 players with the best tiebreak score will be allowed to play the playoff. Third place, then the bronze medal for Carlsen. It is Abdusatturov getting ready for the game. He will be facing Jan Nepomniachtchi of Russia. And Black's king doesn't manage to get back to defend the pawn, so Jan Nepomniachtchi is steering this game towards a draw, and that means Norderbeck is going to have the match ball with the white pieces in the next one. Nepomniachtchi getting rid of that last black pawn, Norderbeck getting rid of the white pawns. The guys shake hands. The white king is trying to run away from the checks. The rook just keeps checking in on that white king. Can the king get away? Both players are down to just 10 seconds on the clock. The king is finding shelter on the side of the board. Now he's returning to that checkmating idea that Irina identified earlier on. And now here comes the new queen.
Yes,
the new queen comes in, and then he's going in for the checkmate. Nepomniachtchi will have to, and he resigns. Norderbeck Abdusatturov is the new rapid world champion.
Wow, this is an amazing turn of events. I mean, what a special moment that we're witnessing.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last 3 rounds of the Title Tuesday. Some much needed rest for me as well there after the 8th round. And going into the 9th round, I don't really see any Indian player having a chance to get into the top 5 today. It's going to be Fabiano Caruana who's leading. He's going to be, I think, a big favorite to win this. Also a fellow streamer these days. And Big Fish has made such an early draw in round 9. After a lot of encircling around, we finally have some action in this game. Bishop f5 probably coming up next. Bishop into h3 is also something in there for the future. This is a logical move from white, opening up things, but this can also have some potential negative consequences. Can't move my knight because this bishop is watching. Let's get rid of this bishop. b4, he has knight e4 next. This is his intention anyway. Very clear strategic idea of what he wants to do here. Just trying this more, I don't really see it working. And if it doesn't work, it's going to be a lot of trouble for us here. Like he just has to play king h1, yeah. And we don't have a good way to continue here. Queen g6 check is coming. Kharu se na Hawaii. Bishop f7. He's just taking everything with a checkmate. So annoying. See, let's play white. But good play. Oh God. Starts again. It's like punishing me for not doing. Filipino flag? Looks like Chile to me. Does feel like I've bitten Chile in this game. Yeah, okay. It's time to resign. And watch some good players' games. Alireza is playing against Alexeyenko. It's a nice position for white, better pawn structure. Land of pineapples is Hawaii, no? I can't imagine why Hikaru would go to Philippines. I see moves so much better when I look at other players' games. Do you also have it similar? I think Alireza will win this game for sure. Spawn is a bit annoying. He just needs to find a way to eliminate it. There is some bishop c5 and bishop at e3. Just tempting. But rook a check and knight e6 check wins the piece. So this is a trap which we both fell into. Now this pawn is pretty easily stopped. So Alireza wins that one. Hikaru.
Ever thought maybe I should start my own podcast? Say hello to Anchor by Spotify, the powerful app that lets you easily record
Is also
podcasts
winning.
from anywhere, then post it to Spotify or wherever with just
Hikaru
one
also
tap.
wins
Head
that
to
one.
anchor.fm/get started or just tap the banner to begin recording in minutes. Your story matters. Make a podcast with
Aradhya is
Anchor.
at
That's
6.
anchor.fm/get started.
Harsha at 6.5. Commentator and coach vision. Well, something has to be strong. Certainly not my chess playing
Over the
strength.
course of this podcast, you'll get to go behind the scenes during the launch of India's first few rockets.
GB Harshvardhan has black and he's losing this one. White has to play b4. This was a bit inaccurate, but this should also be winning. d5 c5. You know a lot about pineapples, Anshika. How? T2 not a good move. Here black manages to draw. Oh, Rook H1 is a mistake. Now black is losing. Yeah, king c8 and we have the Louisiana position. Sure.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always.
Okay, people, 2 more rounds to go. It feels so embarrassing to continue on with 5 out of 9, but we can't afford to have shame. So we'll power it. We'll power on. Abdul Sattar also lost another game. Just 18 back row. His title Tuesdays have become much stronger over time. Is there any good player giving you company? Andriken has fine half. Jumabai has also fine half. So maybe it's not such a shameful score. But yeah, it could get worse. Getting rid of this dangerous bishop. Bishop is out. Bishop is out, but the danger has not passed completely. Yeah, Arjun losing yesterday was painful, but okay. He had a very nice position in the first game. Can't do anything against blenders. If you do blenders, you don't need Buddha, yeah? Look at me today. Anyone can defeat you. So few blenders and it's really no hope. And the god of blenders, the blender master is Samay. it's up to him to do something. E5 is a move I played out of pressure, not a desirable move. I allowed knight d5, I walked into it. But it might not be the worst thing to happen. Yes, Arjun is playing from his home. Out of all the places in the world, he chose to play from his home. But Shakriar is also playing from his home, and it's also, I think, midnight when the games happen for him. Having said that, I do think it's ridiculous to have 4 players on site playing with a normal time zone and then 4 people playing from home. It definitely gives a disadvantage to a set of players and an advantage to another set of players. It creates a very uneven playing field. I have to say that it doesn't make sense and shouldn't be the way it is. I'm getting destroyed here. Be able to survive this one, I think. I take king g7 or just rook e8. Rook e8. This pawn can be useful sometimes. Just kind of counting on the flag actually. Bishop b6 kills it. Yeah. Just kills it. Even flag will not be able to save me from here, I think. Now opponent seems to be able to play fast when required. Fast enough. Nice move. That's tactic. Queen e7 should finish the game. Okay, fine. Okay, all is well that ends well, so we'll finish off with a win and feel good about things. Meanwhile, Hikaru has this typical position where he keeps pressing against Fabi, who's leading at the moment. But these people have a very difficult game against Hikaru in general. Well, Ali Reza against Blue Bomb is a pawn up, so he is also doing well in the crunch games. And there are just no Indians out here at the top. Harsha has lost another game. Pranav also not having a good day. Fabi is maintaining his fortress position for now. Hikaru is just constantly creating these little troubles. Now Fabi down to like 4 seconds. Queen e6 check. Queen f5. Queen g3, nice move. Queen should get here. This is what Fabi needs. Once the queen gets there, it's going to be difficult for Hikaru. Oh, he lost. He's actually losing this one. Wow. Just queen c4, I guess. Yeah, this is just the most easiest. What was bishop g5? He's just covering all the pawns. Yeah. Fabi will win this title Tuesday. Finally, he wins the title Tuesday after so many attempts. Yeah. Or maybe he's won once before. Gawain is also winning this. And Paravian is, I guess, drawing this one. Yeah, Fabi will win this title Tuesday for sure. Oh wait, how did Black lose the piece there? Yeah, once again this second rank defense, which I taught earlier. Every time Hikaru changes location, he has one bad TT. I think that explains why I constantly have bad TTs. It should be account for each time I travel somewhere. I might be
பால்ல இருந்து க்ரீம் வந்துச்சா இல்ல க்ரீம்ல இருந்து பால் வந்துச்சுங்களாண்ணா? அது எக்ஸாக்ட்டா தெரியல. பட் ஸ்பாட்டிஃபைல தரமான பாடல்கள்னு சர்ச் பண்ணா
streaming from another secret location next week.
எப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னா பால்ல இருந்து க்ரீம் வர மாதிரியே இருக்கு. க்ரீம்ல இருந்து
Yeah, again the second rank defense. It's quite effective in these shorter time controls when you don't have to remember a lot. There we have it. A draw finally.
You know what gets you moving. So why not get to the good stuff right away? With Premium, you can listen to music
Literally
ad-free,
no
get
GMs are on
unlimited
this
skips, and
region.
download playlists to
There are
listen
actually.
offline.
David Howell has 5
Enjoy
out of 10.
unrestricted
Wow.
listening and upgrade to
It's
Premium.
a
Tap
good
the banner
company
to
to have.
learn more.
I'm playing a guy I know really well, Sarana Krishna. Can't believe we are playing with 5 out of 10 each at this point.
Fallen one too many times. Feeling like it never ends. Back again, square one. Try to leave myself behind.
He's good.
Looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it.
The
Ask for truth, but
secret
you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was
Chica.
sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire.
Next week is a secret. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about the Spotify. Premium. The auto renew just didn't go through.
Funny how the tables turned. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned. A slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth, but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting.
It's such a normal position with absolutely nothing for white. Be careful against some meeting attacks here though. I anticipate that this is what he was calculating. He threatens bishop g2. First we take this. GH for this will win g4, so we take this. To take it over. Let's get our queen out here. To take this pawn or what? Corner pawn. These pieces are kind of uncoordinated. Spot. E6 is a good move that addresses the problem though. puts us under some distress. We should probably just give back the pawn and get this better pawn structure. Played very actively throughout this game. But, now I get back this pawn, and if I do get back this pawn, I think white has a strategically slightly better position here. Slide squares back on the knight. There's nothing immediate there. Should lose this piece. We are winning. Just need to. Just as I said, just need to not blender and blender.
That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Probably take the draw.
Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. Ain't got no place to call my own. Feels like I'm better off alone. So sad inside and hopeless.
Title decent. But meanwhile, Fabi has won as expected. So we were here to witness Fabi's triumph, and I guess most of the other games are over. I just had to be a bit careful here. Queen d3 was stupid. Just king g2 and it should have been over in a few minutes. King g2 knight d5. Rook f2 was a pretty good try though. Here also I think I could have responded a bit better. Take with the queen, queen c6 and then queen f3. Yeah, it is a different team setup. Didn't you guys notice in the beginning? Seems like there's still some games going on. Aradhya finishes with 8 out of 11. Pretty decent. Is this part of the tournament? Why did the game start so late? No, it's not part of the tournament. She's playing. This is part of the tournament, and the tournament is over. I'll close my score off before it shows. And that is a top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Hikaru not part of the top 5. So as a friendly gesture, I also opted to stay out of the top 5 today. And Big Fish is the only player I played against today who is part of the top 5. Fabiano playing a fabulous tournament, winning it with 10 out of 11. Among the disappointing results, Abdus Satru scoring only 7.5. A lot of GMs underperforming today, including myself. All the way out here at 5.5. And Taida one scored 5 out of 11, so that's some decent company there. But apart from that, Jikalko scored 4.5. Okay, so not such a bad score. The levels of shamelessness we have sung to. But that was this week's Title Tuesday. It was pretty low energy, it was pretty low intensity. But next week I hope to have completely recovered, and it will be a normal Title Tuesday, I am hoping. Also, there will be the Speed Chess Championship coming up sometime next week, so that's something to look forward to. Meanwhile, as soon as my voice is okay, we'll have the next episode of Chess this month as well. Thank you all for tuning in, chat, and thank you so much. It was nice to be here with you despite not feeling so great, but you guys really make it worth the while. Thank you so much. See you all next week.